Hi there, and welcome to my YouTube channel. A little while ago, I posted painting signs on old barnwood and recycled wood. For just a little bit of money for paint, you can earn some pretty good coin by producing these sort of signs. My wife and I live on 50 acres of semi-wilderness land, and besides moose, deer, and other forest creatures, bears are often seen prowling around the place. Even had one try to break into our porch, which is connected to the house. He eventually backed off after I threw something at him and yelled at him from an upstairs window. We run a Trippin' Daisy hip camp during summer and autumn, where we rent out a couple of trailers, plus people bring their tents and RVs. There's a beautiful lake, only about a 10 or maybe 15-minute walk away. From our place, and although no one has ever been attacked by a black bear, it's still best to be very cautious and aware of your surroundings. Especially if Mama Bear has a cub or more. You don't want to get between them. Oh no, you got big problems then. There is a huge apple tree not that far away from the house, and almost every fall, when the apples are ripe, the deer and a bear arrive for a good feed. I once saw a bear and her 2 cubs up in the tree, munching away on the apples. Looked like they were having a great time. The bears have never really been a big problem, and at the times that I've been very close to them, they just looked at me and then ambled off. Unlike polar bears, we really aren't on their menu. I've already placed several beware of bear signs around the property, and thought I would paint another one on a scrap of old weathered wood that's just been lying around here. I drew the letters on a board using a hippie font because our hip camp has a hippie flair. The same as our Golden Unicorn Arts Festival, which we hold in August. The other beware of bear signs just have lettering on them, but this one, I'll be painting a fierce looking bear on it. Since I'm an old sign painter from way back, I'll be using a lettering brush that has sable hair and a chisel shape, much like a calligraphy pen, and acrylic paint. After the sign is completed and the paint is thoroughly dry, I coat it out with a UV protector. Even so, these types of signs shouldn't be placed where they get a lot of sunlight, otherwise they will eventually fade. The rain won't hurt them as long as they are able to dry out. I've sold quite a few of these barnwood recycled wood signs right out of my studio, and craft markets, which I sometimes attend. Just down the road from where I live, some of my neighbors and carpenters toss stuff out that will be burned later by our small fire department as a firefighting exercise. That's where I got some of the wood for my signs, there, and from an old barn that had partially collapsed. I also scrounged this patio table someone was throwing out and turned it into a peace table. Why not? I have a small round wooden one too that I dragged out of the burn pile that I will soon be painting a peace logo on it as well. All the materials I use are basically free, and with a little time and effort I turn them into things people can reuse or hang on their wall. Like the saying goes, another man's garbage is another man's treasure. I hope you enjoyed watching me paint the Beware of Bear sign. And for some craftspeople, I hope it may have given you some ideas for creating art without hardly any cost. Just time and effort. Peace, eh?